Hi everybody. Recently we have got the new budget for the financial year 2020 and 21. So in that they have proposed a new income tax slabs with a reduced rate of tax for especially the individuals and HUFs. So before going for the details of the new proposal, new introduced slabs, let us understand what is the proposal that is introduced for the financial year 2021. So they have said like now there are various deductions and exemptions available for the taxpayers, that is for the individuals. So now in the new proposed system they have given an option either to continue with the current system or to opt for the new system, wherein in the new system you will not be eligible for claiming any kind of deductions or exemptions. So the rates of tax are for the 2.5 to 5 lakhs it is 5%, then 5 to 7.5 it is 10%, then 7.5 to 10 lakhs it is 15%, and from 10 to 12.5 it is 20, 12.5 to 15 lakhs it is 25%, and beyond that it is the same rate of 30%, which in the current slab also it is applicable. Now, so before we decide whether to opt for the new system or the old slabs, we need to be aware of what are the deductions that are available under the existing system. The deductions available for a individual are mainly under three categories. One is section 10, another one is section 24 relating to the house property income, and the third one is chapter 6A deductions, which we commonly know as section 80C, 80D and section 80G and other deductions. So let us understand first what are the deductions available that are available under section 10. So under section 10 there are various allowances, but mainly what a normal salary person will be getting are the leave travel allowance, the house rent allowance, children educational allowance, conveyance allowance. So we are getting deductions based on certain criteria out of the allowances paid under these heads to an employee. So the major amount where we get deduction is under section 10 is for the house rent allowance, and the second one is leave travel allowance. The third one is children educational allowance and the conveyance allowance. So under section 10 we get deduction for house rent allowance, then conveyance maintenance, children educational allowance mainly. So the conveyance maintenance we are having a deduction of 1600 per month, so that translates to around 19,000 rupees 200 per year, and children educational allowance is a very small amount, so that I am not considering much on that. And the major deduction which we get is house rent allowance. So these amounts, the amount of exemption we get depends on what is his salary, what is his rent payment, and what is the place of payment, that is the person where he is residing, that is a metro or non-metro. So these are the main deductions that are available. And the next one is house property income. So if a person has taken housing loan and he is residing either in his own house or he is residing in the rented house but still paying housing loan principal as well as interest, so under section 24 he will be eligible for claiming the interest paid on account of the house property. So this is one major thing, because nowadays many people are having housing loans, so they have to consider this aspect as very important, because the amount of deduction normally a person gets is very high. The next deductions that are available are chapter 6A, wherein section 80C, section 80D and other things are available. So under chapter 6A, the exemptions relating to deductions available are for the life insurance premium paid, mutual fund investments, then other things such as PF, public provident fund, then investment in equity, specified equities or specified fixed deposits. These are all available under section 80C. Apart from this, section 80CCD we are having additional 50,000 deduction. So the section 80C plus 80CCD, normally a person can get a maximum of 2 lakh rupees deduction. So apart from this, section 80D, wherein the medical insurance premium paid are also eligible for deduction for a person. So this amounts to more than 2 lakh rupees, because section 80C plus 80CCD translates to 2 lakhs, and in addition to that, if we are taking a mediclaim insurance under section 80D, so this amount of deduction available is something around 25 to 40,000 based on whether family, whether it is a senior citizen, so it depends. So in addition to that, we also are claiming deduction under section 80G if we are giving donations to specified people. So wherein we may be getting 50% of the amount contributed or 100% of the amount contributed. So now let us go for the new system. So in the new system, these deductions are not available. That is, whatever we are getting deductions on account of house rent, then conveyance maintenance, then leave travel concession, and the deductions that are available under house property as well as section 80C or section 80D or section 80G. So all this will not be available. So if we think of the total amount of deductions that we are getting, this translates to somewhere in the range of 1 to 4 lakhs, because house property, if a person is getting salary in the range of 10 lakhs to 15 lakhs, he may be paying something around 15 to 20,000 rupees, and the deduction he may be getting will be around 1 lakh to 1.5 lakhs, or it can be even more. And section 80C, already it is around 2 lakh rupees. So if we compare both the current regimes and the proposed regime, in 5 to 7.5 lakhs, a person, if his deductions total is around 1.25 lakhs. So this is inclusive of the standard deduction which is available only in the old slabs. It is not available in the new slabs. So if we consider that a person's deductions, if it is around 75,000 rupees, he will be matching with the reduced rates in the new regime. So a person in the 5.5 to 7.5 lakhs can automatically opt for the old schema, wherein his liability will be lesser because of all these deductions available. So if we go for the 2.5 to 5 lakhs, it is straight away, because the standard deduction is available, it is straight away the old system, so there is no need of any thinking. So anybody in the range of 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs need not think anything, and he has to blindly go for the older slab. Now let's go to 7.5 to 10 lakhs. So here if we consider what is the amount of investment or deductions a person should have to opt for the old regime. So if we consider this, the deductions is something around 1.8 lakhs. So 1.8 lakhs the total deductions. So excluding standard deduction, it will be coming to around 1,30,000 rupees. So somebody is having income of 7.5 to 10 lakhs. Generally he is supposed to be investing something around 20 to 30% of his savings. So considering this, a person should be investing around that much, and then the deductions available for him are automatically crossing the specified limit, that is the 1.3 lakhs. So he can opt for the old regime only. So now let's go for the next slab, that is 10 lakhs to 12.5 lakhs. So here the total deductions a person normally gets will be in the range of 3 lakh rupees, because most likely he is investing 1.5 lakhs, even though if we don't consider the NPS and the other deductions that are available for a house property, that is the interest income. So he will be likely to get the benefit under the old slab, so he is not required to go for the new system unless he is having no investments and there are no other deductions available for a person. Now let's go for 12.5 to 15 lakhs. So here if a person is getting deductions around 2.1 lakh excluding standard deduction, so the total deduction if we consider including standard deduction, so that will be around 2.6 lakhs. So if we consider all this, so up to 15 lakhs, unless a person is not having any investment, he can straight away go for the older slabs. Now, to simply a person, how can he decide? Let us take his form 16, make the total of section 10 house property income losses and section 80C and 80D. So all these deductions, if the total amount is coming anywhere near to the break-even point that I have explained, so then he can straight away go for the old slabs. So if his deductions are less than this, then he can opt for the new system. There is another clarification given today in the newspaper that if a person is having business income, then once he opts for the new system, he will not be having an option to go back to the old slabs. So this needs to be kept in mind, because we may be in a regime where all the deductions, exemptions can be done away with. So for a salary person, he can go back to the old system, but a business person cannot go back to the old system once he opts for the new system. So with this, I am concluding, and I hope you understand the slabs. So once again, I am giving you the cutoff point of deductions wherein you can continue with the old system. So for 2.5 to 5 lakhs, there is no need for any thinking. So you can straight away opt for the old system. In case of 2.5 to 5 lakhs to 7.5 lakhs, if your deductions are around 80,000 rupees, you can opt for the old system. And in case of 7.5 to 10 lakhs, if your deductions are around 1,30,000 rupees, you can opt for the old system. And in case of 10 lakhs to 12.5 lakhs, if your total deductions are around 1.8 lakhs, then you can continue with the current system. And in case of 12.5 to 15 lakhs, if your deductions are 2.1 lakh, then you can continue with the current system. So thank you all. I hope you understand. If you have any issues, please mark it in the comment section. I'll be happy to clarify your doubts if any.